Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking out this video. If you can like this video and subscribe to this channel, it will be greatly appreciated. This is Larry Poteat Jr. I'm your real estate agent as well as your personal finance consultant. In today's video, we're going to talk about tackling your debt. The budget is the foundation of our financial plan. We've been talking a lot about making sure that your budget is intact, making sure that you're tracking your income, tracking your expenses, but also making sure that you're treating your savings like an expense, i.e., whatever you're planning on saving, that you're doing that on a consistent basis, that you're not paying all of your expenses and then what's left is going to be your savings. No. We're making sure whatever amount you dedicate as your savings, if you have an automatic payment for your mortgage or automatic payment for your car note, you should have an automatic transfer for your savings. Whatever that amount is, it should go directly into your savings account. But today's video, we're talking about a debt plan. We're making sure that we're getting out of debt as well, because I'm sure at least one of those expense items in your budget is paying off a credit card, paying back student loans, paying your mortgage. I'm sure it includes some type of loan or some type of debt. And so what we have to do is, just like we have to focus on our savings, we have to focus on getting out of debt as well. And it's not something that's going to happen overnight, because like I said, this isn't a sprint, it's definitely a marathon. But more importantly, we have to make sure we have a plan of attack, a plan for it. And so remember, in previous videos, whatever expense that we have in our budget, we need to know on a monthly basis how much we're paying, but also what's the rest of that loan or the rest of that expense look like in reference to how much is remaining on that loan. So if it's your mortgage, how much are you paying monthly on your mortgage? But more importantly, what's remaining on that mortgage? And so we can have a plan of attack. Because if you want to pay off your mortgage quicker, you want to pay your student loans quicker, we need to know what that total amount is. And so that's what we need for our debt payment. That's what we need to pay back our debt. And so have you guys heard of the snowball effect? That's the tool that we're going to use to pay down our debt. And so if you have 5 loans or 5 expenses that need to be paid back, whether that's credit cards, whether that's a mortgage, car note, what we're going to do is, with the snowball effect and with that plan of attack, what we're going to do first is we're going to concentrate on the more important debt. Not saying that we're not going to pay any other debt, any other loan, any other car note, student loans, etc. We're going to make sure we attack that heavily. And so here's an example. Let's say if you have your mortgage, you have your car note, you have 2 credit cards, and you have a personal loan. Whichever one is the least amount or whichever one has the highest interest rate, we want to get rid of that one first, because that one is costing you more money. And so what we're going to do is, if it's the lesser amount, we're going to attack that whatever remaining amount that we have in our budget. That's after you pay all of your fixed expenses, you pay your variable. And if we have money that's remaining after all of that is said and done, we're going to use that extra money to pay off that lesser amount. Once that lesser amount expense is taken care of, we're going to focus on the next. It's the snowball effect, because whatever money was left after you paid off that whatever amount that you were utilizing to pay off that first debt, let's say if that was $200, now that debt has been completely paid off, and now you have an extra $200 to work with in your budget. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to take that amount and put that on the second debt that you're trying to get rid of. And we're going to do that until all of the necessary debts are gone. And so that means $200 can now go onto, whether it's another credit card bill, whether it's a personal loan, so we can pay that off quicker. We can get that one out the way. And then once we have those credit cards and personal loans taken care of, maybe we can pay that car off quicker. Maybe we can start to pay off the student loans quicker. Or more importantly, and this is the bigger item that we save for the end, we can finally start attacking that mortgage and getting that mortgage completely paid off. How does that sound? It's the snowball effect. That's the plan of action for paying off debt. So going back to the plan, we have to make sure we have the budget written down. That's first and foremost. We have to make sure that we know what income is coming inside of the household. We have to make sure we know what our spending looks like. And that means what expenses are we spending money on? After that, we have to make sure that we're taking care of savings, because like I said, a lot of times savings is an afterthought. So we have to treat it just like any other expense. So once that's taken care of, then we can look at taking care of the debt, because debt is going to be a part of the budget. We have to emphasize that, and we have to make sure we get rid of it as soon as possible. So I hope that plan of attack sounds good. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. And also, you can always schedule an appointment and we can put a personalized financial plan together for you. So I look forward to continuing to rock with you guys as we go through this BSI challenge, this journey, which is focusing on budgeting, saving, and investing. Hope you guys have a blessed day.